Hi, it's Nichol Magouirk, and today I'm going to share a card or invitation I created using the Simon Says stamp July 2013 card kit summer party. So what I did was I wanted to be able to create a bunch of these because they're invitations for a 4th of July party. And this stamp set included in the kit is really perfect for all kinds of parties, with the cupcake and the greetings that say you're invited to and a party and happy birthday. There's really a wide variety of different types of parties and things you can customize this stamp set to create cards or invitations for. I am using the polka dot border from the stamp set to create these little lines, I guess I would call them, for my fireworks. Because this is a 4th of July celebration type invitation, and I wanted to use these firework looking bursts from the stamp set, so I just kind of curved it on my block, and then I'm stamping it kind of off the edge, the bottom edge there. And I'm only going to do 3 of them because I don't want to overpower the card, because I want to leave room for my greeting and I want to leave room for some additional stamping. And I thought I would start with the word party, but then I decided I probably better start at the top and work my way down a little bit. So we're going to start with the you're invited to, and I'm just going to use some Memories black ink for that. I'm also using Hero Arts mid-tone inks, Cornflower Blue, Navy, Pale Tomato, and I think that's it. I think it's just those 3 colors. They're really pretty together and great for the 4th of July here in the United States. Now, to customize it, I decided to use Kelly Purkey's Eleanor alphabet stamp set so that I could really make these invitations personalized and customized to what I needed them for. So I'm combining the You're Invited to a greeting from this month's card kit with these numbers and letters from the Kelly Purkey stamp set. And I stamped some of them with one of the colorful inks, and then I layered a darker color on top of it. So for like the number 4 there, I stamped it with the Cornflower Blue. I didn't clean it off, and then I stamped it in the Navy. So I'll show you here. I stamped the J with Pale Tomato, didn't clean it off, and I stamped it again, inked it up and stamped it again with the Red Royal ink. This just creates a little bit of a shadow effect and really kind of just makes that title of my card or greeting pop. So for July, I'm doing every other. I thought it might be too much if I did it for every letter and number on my card, so I just stuck with the number 4 and the word July. Okay, after I have done that with the alphabet, I can add the word party from the stamp set that comes with the kit, and I just stamped that in some basic black ink. Now that I have my greeting in place and the main focal point embellishment, I'm going to go ahead and take those firework bursts, as I call them, I guess, and finish stamping up my card. So I'm just going to use those same 3 colors of ink and just stamp a few more of these little starbursts here. And then I'm going to take the Great Stars stamps included in the kit, and there are 4 different sizes, which I just love. And I am going to stamp some of those throughout my card as well. And one of the fun things I like to do is stamp it once. I guess I didn't do it with this Cornflower Blue. Stamp it again with a smaller, and then stamp it again, and you kind of get a really light stamped image somewhere else on your card. So it kind of gives that illusion of an even lighter color, I guess I would say. So I'm just stamping it. Most of these I'm stamping just a couple of times. I'll stamp it once with the full intensity and then stamp it again and clean it off and then stamp it with another color. Once I have all of my little stars in place on the background, I'm going to take the Wink of Stella clear glitter marker, and I am just going to trace over these starbursts really quickly. Oh, I forgot to turn my ringer off, my buzzer off on my phone. I apologize. So I'm just going to quickly go over all of those. And it just adds some really fun sparkle and shine to these firework bursts. And I did it really quickly. Just going to continue to go over all of these. And I did each of the starburst or fireworks bursts on this card. So this is, right now it's a 1-layer card, and it's not going to get much more than this. I wanted it to be something that would be easy to replicate several times because I needed several of these cards. So a lot of times when I'm working with an invitation where I'm going to need more than one, I try to find a way where I could stamp several of them all at once to get the most out of my time and my supplies. Next, I'm going to take one of my very favorite and most used craft dies from Simon Says Stamp, which is the large holiday shapes, and it's actually hearts and stars, but I'm just going to use the stars today, and I'm really just going to use these 3 smaller stars. I'm going to run that through my Big Shot a couple of times. I'm going to need several of these stars, and what I love is that the stars in the stamp set coordinate with the star dies. So once you stamp the 3 smaller of these die cut shapes with the stars, you will have great little accents, and it leaves just a little bit of a white border, as you'll see here. So I'm just going to stamp a few of these. I won't stamp all of them. And then I'm just cleaning it off in between each one if I'm using the same size stamp. Go ahead and do a navy one here real quick. And these look very intense, but what I love about these Hero Arts mid-tone inks is once they dry a little bit softer and more muted than what you see here. So once I have all of my stars stamped, I'm just going to take that Wink of Stella clear glitter pen again and just add a little bit of sparkle to each of my stars, and then I'll use some foam adhesive or liquid glue to apply them to my cards depending on the size of the star. The teeny tiny ones I just applied with some liquid adhesive, and the larger ones I applied with some foam adhesive for a little bit of dimension to make this a 2-layer card instead of just a 1-layer card. I hope this has given you some ideas on how to create some invitations using the Simon Says Stamp July 2013 card kit. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye.